Hi, everyone. I'm sorry. How y'all doing? My name is Nicole. I'm sorry. How y'all doing? My name is Nicole Johnson, and I am the founder of CPR to Go. So here's the thing. If you are a nurse, a nursing student, a personal trainer, a foster parent, a certified fitness instructor, or any of these many positions listed here, then you are probably, no, scratch that. You are absolutely required to be CPR certified for your job. So imagine that your boss or your school calls and tells you that they just realized that your certification has expired and that you can't return to work until you get into a certification class. Imagine the urgency to have to get into a class right now. Then imagine having that same panic attack 2 years later when your certification expires yet again and both you and your employer have forgotten yet again about the certification renewal. So the way that traditional training companies work now, they offer classes at their location, so you have to travel to them, and they offer classes at dates and times that are not convenient for you, but for them, not for the person that needs to get into a class now so that you can get back to work. So this is where CPR to Go is filling the gap. We are a mobile CPR training service. We offer convenient, on-demand class scheduling, and we also send out email notifications to let our class participants and their employer know when their certification is expiring. For our business clients, we realize the burden that the cost of training can be on the company, so we present to them reimbursement opportunities that are available through the state that we are approved training provider for, and we walk them through their reimbursement process. So we do everything in our power to make scheduling, training, and payments as seamless as possible for our clients. We are CPR to Go, but our business and our vision is way bigger than that. What we want to do is we want to transition our local business model into a national broker business model where we can match people who need CPR training to instructors that are qualified to accommodate their training needs, sort of like the waiter for CPR training, right? So in addition to that, we want to build an infrastructure or infrastructure, whether it be a website or an app or a combination of the two, where not only you get the email notifications, but also you get 24/7 access to your certification so that companies stay compliant and so that employees stay employed. Again, I am Nicole Johnson. We are CPR to Go, and we want to save some lives with you.
I cannot overstate how much I love this business. It's brilliant. I love you. This is awesome.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're like a CPR training broker. They need to have it. It's broken already, and you bring it to them. Anywhere else, they call it, you'll see like the Uber of something, but only here, it's the waiter of. I love it.
Right.
I love it.
Right.
Tell me about you and your team, and who's going to make this happen.
Okay, so for now, I am the majority of my team. I do the majority of the trainings. I do have a small team of instructors that I trust to go on site and train for my business clients. I know I need to grow that area, and I'd also like to bring a technical person on to help me with that.
Tell us about your database and how many potential customers you're tracking now.
So in the last few years that we've been in business, we have trained between 4,000 and 5,000 individuals that we have in our database.
So you're offering a service here. Kind of lead us through how you plan to scale this. So both geographically, when you have 5,000 clients, you're not going to be able to take care of them. So how are you going to scale this business?
Okay, so in essence, we kind of already are doing the broker business model. Again, I do the majority of the work, but I have trainers that I contract to do work for me. But we want to We plan to scale that throughout Louisiana. Currently, we only have about 1% of Louisiana's market, so we want to scale that nationally. Nationally, there are probably 32.5 million individuals who are required for their job to be CPR certified. So we plan to do that statewide, and then along the Gulf Coast, and then nationally.
So growing your team, how are you going to do it? Are you going to raise money to afford to hire them? Are you going to give up shares, I guess, to a person who would fit your business?
You mean as in an instructor?
No, I'm thinking more on the technical side and the operations side. Are you going to bring in a strategic partner, give them equity, and have them work in the business?
That's
or are you
something-
going to raise money to go out and hire someone to do this work?
So that's definitely negotiable. We're open to both. For us, it definitely is important that we bring on a strategic partner to help us reach our next step in the business and then our next step. So that's definitely important to us. But if an investor is interested, you know, we definitely are interested in that too.
Yeah, as part of this process, pitching and asking for money, do you know how much you're asking for, and what do you need to raise money for?
So currently, just being honest, we don't really know what it'll take to build the broker model. We know that we'll have to develop some sales and marketing and the technology to support that. But currently, what we're thinking is putting some money into growing our current client base, because that client will work perfect in the broker business model. And then we know to be a national brand, CPR to go just won't work. So we'll definitely have to rebrand, different name, logo, website, the whole nine. So for marketing and rebranding, we're thinking that we'll probably need somewhere between $25,000 and $50,000.